Okay, just kind of browse through again, look for something that floats your boat. Okay, what will look better, a stroke or an outer glow? Let's see. Move this over. Does that look better, or does... oh, I think that looks better. So there we go. And brushes, a place to get brushes. Like, I downloaded a bunch of brushes from a place called brusheasy.com. It's kind of a stupid name, but it's a really great site where people upload brushes, and there's no viruses as far as I know. I haven't gotten any viruses from there. And it's kind of like, it's like the DeFont, but of brushes. It's like the DeFont of brushes. In some video, I'll show you how to upload these into your brushes. Actually, I'll just do it now. Just hit load brushes and find them wherever you save them. Yeah, why would I ever do a whole video on that? Okay, anyway, I'm talking too much. Okay, you just gotta find something interesting, kind of stylish yet not too flashy. There's like an endless amount. It took me like a day. I got like really into this one day and I just like did it all at once. So I suggest you don't do that. Okay, just kind of rotate this around. Do blah 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 with it. I think you can apply styles to brushes, which can be really cool. Ooh, that's a little weird. Let's not do that. Oh, that's kind of cool. I do want that. Actually, we'll do a red. It's kind of neat. There we go. That's interesting. Whenever you add a brush, you always want to make like a new layer, unless you're just doing a bunch of the same thing, because you always want to rotate brushes because they're not always in the position you want. This is sort of, you know, messing around, doing stuff. And you can always make it bigger. That's why it's always good to make new layers. Because if I just did it on the same layer, I'd have a red brush and it'd be the same size and it would all become bigger. It'd all just get messed up. So definitely a good suggestion to all of you to do that. I'm gonna give this outer glow, but this time it's gonna be blue. It's like counteracting the red with the blue. It's like opposite. Opposite. There we go. It's kind of neat. Alright. Now we need something here, like in the middle, to fill all this in. So we're going to go back to our shapes. There it is. Okay, we're just going to make this like really big. We're going to put it behind all this fun stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put it right there so it's behind all that jimble jamble. I'm gonna rasterize that and look for a nice style. I think I'm just gonna make one. Actually, I want to change that to black. Black. There we go. Now we're gonna do this. This is all just kind of playing around. You can't really do anything all at once. It's sort of like a long-term process. And that's not very good for people that don't have patience. And I don't have very much patience either, but I'm just saying, it gets a little bit ugh after a while. But it's fun. It's very time consuming though, so make sure you don't have to go anywhere or do anything. Oh, and one thing I learned is that it starts on the screen. So if you do like the same, if it's not showing up, if you change the color and it's just not showing up at all, go to this, the blend mode, and hit normal, and then it shows up. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, continuing. Okay. Alrighty. So now what are we gonna put on top of that? Well, if you have some sort of logo you have, like I have my D with the G on the inside, just take a shape, get a circle, plop it on top there. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. It's a little bit big. Make sure it actually looks like a circle and not an oval. Okay. So now we're gonna go for a different kind of style, like one that actually has a texture in it. Ugh, not like that though, that's kind of gross. Something more like that, but I don't want that one. Oh, that's good. Okay. Now I don't want it red, because that's sort of like it looks like fall. So do not hit color overlay, hit satin, because if you hit color overlay, it deletes the pattern, so don't do that. Hit satin, and change that to whatever you like, and oh, that's a little weird. Oh wait, there we go. Once again, it starts on multiply, and you probably don't want that, so just go to normal, and that changes it to the way you want it. Really don't understand why they do that. And to make it a darker amount of the color you want it, bring the opacity up. Sort of does stuff to it. Let's go back to multiply. What does that do? Oh, that's sort of neat. Actually, I'm going to keep that. Change my mind. I like that better. We're keeping that. Okay, so now if you have your logo, go into File, Open. Oh my, this is going to take a little bit. So many folders. Okay, let's find it in here. No. No. Kind of. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, this is just a note to all you people who don't know this. If you want to import a picture that you have before into Photoshop, all you have to do is open it, and then if it's a JPEG, just drag the background layer. But if it's a PSD, just take the layer you want and drag it on the picture, and there it is. It becomes a layer over here. So there we go. I'm just gonna hit Control T and resize this. There we go, and just plop it on there on top. Oh, now isn't that just lovely? Now it still seems a little bit like bland over here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start a new layer and pick my brush. Try this. Make it really big. Wow, that didn't turn out good. Make sure this is like behind everything, like right there. No, I really don't like that. Okay, let's try the styles again. I mean the shapes. Custom shapes. I want something that sticks out, but not sticks out. Trying to find something that floats my boat. Let's see what happens when we do that. Okay, I like that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate that. And Control T and rotate 180 degrees. Go on and bring it over here. Whoopee! There we go. You have a pretty nice yeah, kind of decent background. I mean, I kind of went a little overboard on the text and kind of accentuating that, but that's okay. I mean, you can always edit it the way you want it. I'm just kind of giving you some tips. So just keep in mind some of the most important things you can do is the brushes, brusheasy.com if you want more of those, fonts, dafont.com, shapes, I'll give you the link as soon as I find a place to put it for you guys to download, and same thing with the styles. The styles are extremely important. But sometimes you really don't feel like picking from a selection, and that's when you just go ahead and double click and just kind of figure out what you want to do. Yep, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. I always appreciate that. Make sure you check out my channel, leave me comments, anything you really feel like doing. That's all for now. See you next time.